Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to the channel. You are watching High Power, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. We have a lot to catch up on. So for those of you that don't watch this channel, we like to talk about opening this third eye. How can we vibrate at the highest possible frequency? And we do this with tektonites like Moldavite. Here's a glorious angel chime piece, and phenakite, as well as meditation practices. So we go into a deep meditation and we're able to close our outer eyes and we're able to see the colors, we're able to see our future, we're able to point our energy into the direction. So this video, without going into too much esoteric information right up front, is going to be about the oneness frequency. Ooh. Now, what is the oneness frequency? That is a great question. So in this video, we also are going to do a free Moldavite giveaway, and it's going to be a special Moldavite giveaway because it's going to be an angel chime. Oh, that's right, a beautiful angel chime. And we're going to give this away. So all you have to do is make sure you're subscribing to HighPowerNOW on YouTube. Make sure you follow on Instagram if you'd like as well, because we do lots of free giveaways. I don't want you to miss either one, because we're going to have a bunch coming up soon. So that's going to come a little later. We'll give you a little tip for how you can also have 2 votes in the contest. So stay tuned for the end of the video how to do that. So the oneness frequency. So a lot of you have been asking, what is this oneness frequency that you talk about, and why is it so amazing? So let's go into that right away. So the oneness frequency is basically, let's replace the modern society thought of what God is. So in modern society, we think God is this guy in the clouds who sits up in heaven and makes judgments and made the earth and everything. So what if God was not a person? What if God was this energy source, this magnificent energy source? And what if the reason that we are all here is because this oneness source, energy source that we are now all a part of, what if it just dispersed itself into different entities made from itself in order to experience life through different perspectives? So I'm just talking to myself and you're just listening to yourself talking back to you. And when you're having conversations with others, the oneness frequency is that high vibration frequency where all words and all thoughts that have ever occurred in this universe are all there. So there are no real thoughts of your own. You're really only opening yourself up to the dimension where everything has already happened and you're able to grab different information tidbits and bring it back to this reality. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, that's a good question. The reason you want to do that is because generally you just want to be happy. Most people, they want to get the best job, they want to get paid the most money, find the most attractive person to bunk up with, have children, but they miss out on the inner happiness. And that's why so many people run into so many problems in their later life, because they just go into the system of what you're supposed to do. Now, the oneness frequency, this is where inner happiness occurs, because when you're connected at such a high vibration, a high level of understanding, because once you're connected to this high frequency and no longer on a low frequency, your understanding of how things work in reality is so much different, and you'll have so much of a clearer just vision and attitude towards life and attacking your problems, because they're not really problems. They're just things that are trying to teach you things. And once you learn how this universe communicates with you in this oneness frequency, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, life makes so much more sense. So that's why we go into meditation. We place this on our third eye. We put this on top of our head, and we play high frequency music, because that is what's going to open this third eye up. It's going to take you into your past, into your dream world. It's going to make things come to the front of your mind that you are keeping suppressed. You know, Moldavite will often come as a sickness. You'll feel it in a part of your body. You know, if you have an authentic piece of Moldavite, because I will say there are a lot of fake Moldavite going on, because there is a stoppage of mining in the Czech Republic. So more fakes have come up. They are better than ever before. So you have to be careful. Make sure you're getting it from a trusted source. There's a serious shortage out there. So the prices have skyrocketed. So on HighPowerNOW, now we have pieces that are $45, depending on if there's a sale, all the way up to $1,000 and higher. So the smaller the piece, I started with a very small piece, and I was able to connect to the oneness frequency because I felt the vibration. It was beautiful. But you'll find after time that you'll want other pieces. You'll be drawn to other pieces that are bigger, and you'll find different connections to this oneness frequency. And you'll combine it with other stones, other crystals, and you'll just won't be able to stop, because you see the magic. It was all there the whole time, and you're like, why didn't I just realize it? So this is a great opportunity for us all. So the oneness frequency, what does it feel like? So the oneness frequency feels like pure love, pure love. So when you're in this meditative state and you're feeling these high vibrations, these vroom, 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 and you can try to think of something that's not pure, something that's not from the goodness of your heart, and you'll see that it will not want to, it will repel, that thought will repel. That's how you know you're in the oneness frequency. So what you want to do is take that with you when you leave your meditation. Take it into your life, take it into your everyday interaction. So when you get a thought of fear, or a thought of the inability to be enough, or you feel depressed, make sure that you remember that oneness frequency, because the possibilities of being negative are not there. And it starts with being grateful, being in gratitude, because one cannot be depressed. This is one of the biggest and greatest gifts, that is just a mental trigger. One cannot be depressed, okay, if you are in gratitude. It's like one cannot be in fear if they are in love. So you cannot be depressed. And I've figured out this trick. If you are in gratitude, so if you're counting, I am so grateful that I have all my fingers, all my toes, that I can walk, that I can run, that I can speak, that I find myself a pleasant energy, that I have skin, that I have nails, that I have my eyebrows. I'm grateful that I can smile. I'm grateful that I can breathe, that I can hear, that I can see, that I can swing a baseball bat, that I can shoot a basketball, that I can sing la la. I'm so grateful. So if you keep going through all of these things in gratitude, what you're grateful for, and there's so much you're grateful for if you just search. There's so much, you cannot stop being grateful if you just keep going through all of those things, and before you know it, you're going to be you'll feel your chakras just spinning, and they're going to go off, and they're going to start charging you up, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for. This is the feeling I've been looking for. Something that can just whenever some bad mood comes along, I can take a swinging bat, hit that thing over the fence, and I know that it's not going to be coming back for me, baby, because we are grounded in high energy. We have our third eyes open and aware, and we are doing this because we deserve inner peace. We deserve inner happiness, because once we find inner peace, inner happiness, we can give it to others. We can share this gift. We can help them open their third eyes. So just to recap what we can do to open our third eyes, because there's a lot of videos out there, and I love that you guys are looking through the different ways and techniques. But just to recap, you want to get some phenakite, some high-powered phenakite. This one's from Brazil. You want to get yourself some angel chime or regular Moldavite. They are very high vibration, so make sure that you get a piece that is calling out to you. Make sure it's an authentic piece. You want to make sure that you have some high frequency music. You can simply go on YouTube, type in high frequency music, anything above 500 hertz, but play around with all the high frequencies. Place this on your third eye. Place this on top of your head. If you have more Moldavite pieces, you'll have a faster vibration. I like to put a piece here, one on top of the head, one on top of the head. I like to surround myself, make a nice channel blanket, and it's spectacular. You know, just to go back from, I started where I thought I would be crazy if I ever held something in my hand, said it, I felt a vibration, that I had some spiritual reaction to it, that it put me and led me on to this oneness frequency. I would have thought I was crazy. I would have said that cheese has slipped off its cracker. But here I am telling you about it because of the inner joy that I feel. So I genuinely feel this, and I always in my life wish that I could find what is that secret, what is it? And that is it, that it's your high frequency, and things like these tools and Oneness. That's what I wanted to mention. Get yourself some monatomic gold. There's some great research and products out there. Monatomic gold is basically going to align the synapses. It's going to connect that, because gold is the fastest conductor. So if you ever have breaks in your thoughts, it's going to speed that up. It's going to make sure you're operating at your maximum potential. It's going to improve your ability to lucid dream. If you put some Moldavite, some spiky Moldavite behind your pillow, it's going to be harder to fall asleep. But if you put some round, smooth Moldavite, we found that you can sleep. So these are just little tidbits I like to throw in there. I've been getting a lot of your questions, and I appreciate them. So keep asking away. We're going to answer them. We're going to have more free giveaways. So in order to get 2 votes for the free giveaway for this illustrious, beautiful angel chime piece. Oh, hear that? Oh, hear that? It's such a sweet sound. So what you have to do is just put why you think an angel chime Moldavite will give you a different vibration. What is it that you've heard? What has been your experience? If you want to put that in the comments, you get 2 votes towards the contest. We'll choose a winner probably by Monday, Tuesday. I want to make sure we give everyone a chance. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for learning about the oneness frequency. Have you guys experienced the oneness frequency? Maybe you haven't heard of it called that. Maybe it's called something else. But have you? And what has been your experience? Would you like to share that with us? So thank you so much for subscribing, for raising your vibrations. We are doing it all around the planet. I'm so glad you're here with me. So thank you. Peace, love, and blessings. Continue to be joyful oneness frequency beings. Remember, we are all the same. We come from the same source. We are all gods, goddesses. Use your power wisely and be happy from the inside and pass it on to others. High power, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.